Hello, my name's Alex Wise, and this is my calm, celebrational speech. Um, and I'm going to go ahead and begin now. It is rare when you have the ability to sum up a person's life, and even more rare when that person is your grandfather. I was granted this opportunity to speak on my grandfather's behalf because he is no longer with us. I'm going to try my best to portray the type of person he was to you, so that you can better understand the type of person that I am. I will talk about his life and what he did, the way he treated his children and grandchildren, and about the things that he taught me knowingly and unknowingly. To begin with, I want to speak a little bit about his life. Wilbur Fred Wise lived in Homer City, PA, and then moved to Indiana, PA. I'm not quite sure what he did before he retired, but I know it was something to do with mining or the Homer City power plant, something along those lines. When I knew him, he always spoke with us and shared all of his ideas and was always there for us. He worried about his tomatoes more than anything, and was always there if you needed a hand fixing your car or working in the yard. He got along very well with all of his neighbors, and everyone had something good to say about him. He always took time to talk and ask about your day, and he did his best to help his family and have presents for the grandkids on Christmas. He's not a complete saint, of course. None of us are. He struggled with alcohol and smoked, which eventually led to his death. He died of cancer in his home, surrounded by family. When he died, I was confused by a lot of things that came up. As with any time that someone passes, all kinds of things come up. I'm sure this is the normal thing when someone passes, but I still hold my ideal of him by what I saw and experienced. I can remember a lot of things that he said to me and the things that he taught me. He always treated my cousins and I the way a good grandfather should. He helped to teach me right from wrong and helped bring out adventure that every little boy needs. He took me fishing and gave me my first pocket knife, although I was too young at the time and my mother took it away. He treated my mother and I just like family, even though my father and mother were divorced. He was always there on holidays and my birthdays with a present for me, and he always had made me feel a part of the family, even though in a way I was not. This is a sign of a man who was devoted to his family and showed the support that should be considered commendable. That is why my grandfather was so important to me. I want to emphasize the importance of what he taught me. He taught me that family is one of the most important things in life. He taught me how to work with my hands and always gave me advice of how to fix things. He didn't always have the right answer, but he would help me try to find the correct one. He told me to get out there and get a job because that was the only way to ever make a life for myself. That is the most important thing that he taught me. Work hard for everything that you have, because when it's all worth having. I didn't get the advice at the time. I was young, and I have to admit that when we're young, we don't always listen to what everybody says around us. Well, I actually did it, and I have a great job, and a wife, and a loving family. We have a house, and we are happy with what we have worked for. I finally understand what he was trying to tell me all those talks that we had. I guess you have to experience everything before you can fully understand advice that is given. In conclusion, I would like to say that in order to celebrate someone, you have to look through their eyes at the world that they experienced. Some things never make sense until you have a chance to experience them. Never forget the things that you learn, and always take advice from another. because you never know when that advice will become useful. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my celebration of my grandfather, and I hope that you take some time and let the people you care about know how much you do. Thank you.